Alright, alright, alright. Let's fucking do this. So, taking a look at the Cucumber Clan again. I did a video on him in the past, but he is such a strange phenomenon. He is just a mysterious entity. He is, he's gotta lay off the damn bear meat. He's got serious brain worms. He doesn't understand how anything works. It doesn't make any sense. So we're gonna take a look at some of him today. Like, he doesn't understand what words mean. Like, he uses the term leftist as an insult, which, you know, yeah, leftist is an insult because leftists are retarded. But he himself is a leftist. At least you would think, considering he's friends with Malachi and, like, calls himself non-binary, although he used to call himself binary because he got it wrong, so I guess he's just ones and zeros. But in addition to that, he also, like, will call people woke, but then call them homophobic in the same sentence. And it's just really fucking weird. And he just says such strange things. Like, I look at his community posts a lot, but, like, his videos, like, his DVD hauls always start out with weird drama, too. Like, look at this. Here's Ree messing with him, right? Because Ree even pointed out, this doesn't even make sense. I thought you were a leftist. And he's like, bitch, you're a leftist, and that's final. But he's very confusing. Like, look at his channel description. He's updated it since last time. Welcome to my channel. Here you will see DVD openings, hauls, and more. My birthday is August 27th, 1999, according to my ID, and I'm not a 100% minor. And if you want to bash my opinion on Mr. Acrizzi, go watch Grey's Anatomy, The O.C., Dawson's Creek, Gossip Girl, and One Tree Hill instead. I don't know why he thinks watching these shows is somehow going to change someone's mind on his opinions on... By the way, Mr. Acrizzi is someone he talks about, like, a lot. Mr. Acrizzi, I guess, is a YouTuber who does, like, DVD openings and stuff. The Cucumber Clan always calls him, like, a zoophile. Because I think he made... Well, I don't even know if he made this comment, but Cucumber Clan claims that Mr. Acrizzi said he wanted to grope Judy Hopps from Zootopia. Again, I don't even know if that's true, because the Cucumber Clan is an unreliable narrator. So, it's really hard to know, but we're going to take a look at some of his DVD hauls. Let's take a look at... we'll just start with the Father's Day one. He does this a lot. He role-plays with these plushes. Like, he's got Larry the Cucumber as his main one. He's had Lightning McQueen in most of them. Sometimes he'll have Cartman in to be like a contrarian voice who disagrees with him.
Welcome to the Father's Day haul. And... yeah, unfortunately, if you probably think...
And unlike the first Cucumber Clan stream, this one I'm actually playing the audio because I fucked up last time.
this would end with a giveaway. Unfortunately, I don't have any digital codes to give away. I was going to give you another copy of Fury, but it was already redeemed by someone. In case it was redeemed like 4 years ago, so... yeah, I'm not even going to bother with that. But in all seriousness though, I guess we'll go ahead and talk about new things that comes to mind. Starting with the end of Saber Tommy Boy.
See, he throws in YouTuber names that nobody's fucking heard of and just assumes people to know what he's talking about. He does that, like, a lot.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about him right now. So, if you guys don't know who he is, yeah, he was a guy who is another man-child.
Man-child is a term he likes to throw around a lot. So, what I think happens... What I think happens is he hears a lot of buzzwords used by people he considers friends online, who... some of them hate him, by the way. Malachi does not like the Cucumber Clan. He banned him from his Discord, and yet Cucumber Clan will still White Knight for him all the time. It's ridiculous. I brought this up last time. I don't know why this is flashing. The fucking the bar there. I don't really have any way to fix that, I guess. It's a weird visual glitch. I guess I could try, like, closing out of... What if I close Discord? Will that help? No, that didn't help. Because I figured it was a glitch caused by using Discord. What if I do this? Hold on. Let's try that. Okay, that made it stop. And then what if I do this again? Will that cause the problem again? It does. Okay. So sharing it with the Discord to do this, just in case someone wanted to come on and talk, is apparently what's causing the screen to flicker. So I'm just going to turn that off unless someone joins the call. That's what I'm going to do.
Motherfuckers.
Motherfucker.
Basically, he is actually a guy who defended Inside Out Band 2001.
Again, he likes to throw around these YouTube names that no one's heard of and expect you to know exactly who he's talking about and why it's a big deal.
Which, by the way, is a terrible user. And he actually is a Jonah Campbell wannabe.
He likes to throw this around too, like calling people wannabes of other YouTubers who he has drama with. It's really confusing, like... Again, he doesn't understand how anything works.
Basically, he does a lot of weird shit, like calling everything Wayne, and even accused someone of posting pornography.
You accuse someone of posting pornography?
He's not like Alexis the Kim Exposed, who actually thinks that pedophilia means ka-chow when...
Thinks that pedophilia means ka-chow. Like, yeah, that's something he said. It doesn't make any sense. Like, he literally said that to someone as an insult. He said, pedophilia does not mean ka-chow. Like, what the hell is he talking about?
And in reality, it actually means someone who has sexual encounters with children. But Sailor Tommy Boy is a complete asshole who actually has a creepy addiction to Tom from Tom and Jerry. Look at the security post. He is actually obsessed with that character.
You mean like how you're obsessed with Larry the Cucumber?
Wait, does this mean that this guy has a sexual addiction to cats? Possibly.
Does that mean that you possibly have a sexual addiction to cucumbers? See, use your own logic against you.
I mean, I would bet that he would have a huge sexual addiction to them.
I would bet that you have a huge sexual addiction to cucumbers. See, I can do the same shit too. Makes no sense.
But yeah, if he does, then that's considered bestiality. Well, I know Alec is another one of those. And people who depend on him decide to ignore the truth that he's swine. Well, tell that the truth is uncovered.
The truth is uncovered.
And they're being brainwashed.
They're being brainwashed.
Might as well.
They're probably being brainwashed by Xando.
Oh, another thing too,
Yeah, like, he also blames this guy Xander for all the comments he gets. I brought this up on the last stream. We'll look at some of the community posts as well, but,
this will be a by special to anyone who brings up the Michael Pakistani joke.
See, again, who? Who are you talking about? He just sprinkles this in when it's completely unrelated to anything else and just assumes you to know what he's talking about.
Do it, people, and stop pulling out that joke. Whoever you are, you can warn that jokes like that is considered old news, and you can consider yourself blocked.
Jokes like that are considered old news. What joke?
Or hidden. Just like anyone who thinks that everything we do is considered bashing opinions. Look, bashing opinions is considered old news at this point.
Bashing opinions. So that's a weird thing you see a lot with these autistic, like, DVD collection channels. They use the term, oh, you bashed my opinion on this movie, and that's bad. And it's really weird to me, but, like, he's getting sick of it himself, so, because he wants to bash opinions, which, again, who gives a shit if you're bashing somebody's opinion? Like, what a weird thing to be obsessed over. But he's sick of people, like, saying that. So now he says bashing opinions is considered old news. I'm surprised he hasn't called it illegal to bring it up. Because he calls things illegal all the time that doesn't make sense to call illegal. Like, he calls taking a hiatus to avoid hate illegal. He says spy-scribing, which means subscribing when you don't like him, you know, like I do, illegal. He says taking responsibility for your past actions is illegal. Like, it makes no sense.
And you assholes don't even believe that. Anyways, that's all I have to say. I would explain more, but that's gonna be backfired.
This is the internet. People will get criticized either way. Yeah, true.
Oh, and also, never vote yes on Wild Strikes. Do not expect a Wild Strike band or SpongeBob Amy 2000 to be friends with you again. To anyone who thinks they should...
He likes to speak on behalf of other users, too. He's saying, don't expect these people to be your friends again. But, like, he also, like, constantly says that people are going to make a video on someone, which just never happens. Like, he keeps telling people that Savage Gamer is going to expose them, which has just not happened at all. Geez, the Cucumber Clan has no idea how the internet... The Cucumber Clan has no idea how anything works, James. His brain is in a microwave constantly.
Vote yes on they should cut ties with Ryan Sylvia. I mean, Spyro. My bad. Why do you keep calling Spyro Ryan Sylvia?
Oh, so another thing. This guy, Ryan Sylvia, changed his username to Spyro. And so now he keeps calling people who call Spyro Ryan Sylvia, he says it's dead naming, as if changing your username is the same thing. Like, I mean, I would argue it is basically the same thing. But people don't treat it like the same thing. So it's weird that he would consider that the same thing when he himself claims that he's non-binary. And again, I just think he likes to throw around a bunch of buzzwords that are popular with his online friend group, or what he perceives to be his online friend group. Because in all honesty, I don't think most people online like him. I think the only person online that actually likes him is Matthew Montanez. But yeah.
My mind is like mixed.
Your mind is very mixed, just in general.
Alright, I'll call him Spyro now, but if I ever pull up his old name, then I'm fucked in the head.
If I ever pull up his old name, then I'm fucked in the head. What?
But you already fucked in the head.
That's true, you are fucked in the head. Is that self-awareness? Is this Gnosticism?
Fuck you.
I thought he was a cucumber. Yeah, there you go.
Anyone who voted yes on what a Wild Strike fan and SpongeBob Amy 2000 should cut ties with Spyro, do a paper, and fuck off. In fact, why don't you make your own post?
Yeah, so a lot of people in this weird, like, autistic online community will do polls, like, saying, should I cut ties with this person? And so that's what he's referring to, is someone did that with Spyro, and he's getting mad that people voted yes for people to cut ties with Spyro. Again, they also use the word cut ties very loosely, because the Cucumber Clan said he cut ties with me, when I had no idea who the fuck he was at the time.
So I'm asking if they should cut ties with the man who is a sex offender. But I'll say to you. Because...
Who's he even referring to as a sex offender here?
First of all, you're all pieces of shit. When do we say that zoophilia was okay when...
Who said zoophilia was okay? Who? When?
It's not. And you literally supporting a man who
Oh, this is my favorite part. He says this thing about Donald Trump that I don't even have any idea what on earth he's trying to say. Hold on, listen.
Accusing me being a model, posing you as supporting Jeffrey Epstein.
Okay, no, it's a different part. Never mind.
Donald Trump. Who, by the way...
Yeah, here we go. He's gonna say this thing about Donald Trump. It makes no sense.
Are terrible people. They went to a private island to do nasty shit to children. And according to Trump, he wanted to fuck his own daughter.
Trump never said he'd fuck his own daughter. He said if she wasn't my daughter, we'd probably be dating. It was a joke.
And he let his attackers...
He let his attackers... Okay, he said he let his attackers...
Go democracy by...
Go democracy...
By defeating the South.
By defeating the South. So Donald Trump let his attackers go democracy by defeating the South. What the hell does that mean?
And he is going to be pleading guilty very soon.
And he's going to be pleading guilty very soon. I don't even think he knows what Trump is currently charged with. Trump has pled not guilty, by the way, to all charges. And he thinks that Trump is just going to plead guilty very soon. He does. I don't even think he knows what he's been charged with. I don't think most people know what he's been charged with, to be honest. Anyway, let's just keep going. It's such a weird thing, though, to watch this deep thinker.
Who has a trial, whose trial is this mind. You'll see which, as I'm talking about, when I'm showing out one of the movies.
He has a trial this month. You'll see what I'm talking about when I show one of the movies.
Anyways, now is on to what I had on Voodoo.
Alright, now is where he starts showing the movies. Tell you what, I'm going to actually put up a poll real quick, because I have a question for you guys. So, should I show him flashing his bare chest to the camera by mistake? Because he does do that and then goes, oh shit, you weren't supposed to see that. So I'll let you guys decide if I should show that or not. I mean, if someone has an issue with someone's videos, especially if the clout bait, they have every right to criticize. Bottom line, never feed the trolls. Cucumber Clan, the more you know. Yeah, okay. Alright, I got one vote for yes.
So what I thought we got About Time. The American Pie, the first one, the article I waited, which one with universal access. The Sony Rewards, Island, which I have on Blu-ray, so I decided I wanted to have the digital version as well. Wanderers, which you'll see in a little bit. 2 crappy movies, Beethoven's Treasure Trail and...
Okay, now he's just talking about movies. So yeah, we got a yes, so I'm just going to go. It's like 14 minutes in. We'll go here.
As Big Wing Talk and Sagebrush Trail.
McClintock. I need to see that movie.
No. And here we have the last disc with Texas Taylor, Wildfire, and Paradise Canyon. With the other side being the Lucky Texan, the Wires of the Whistling Skull, and... Oh shit. Didn't mean you to see that.
Oh shit! Didn't mean you to see that! He watches westerns too, apparently. Alright, now let's look at the community tab for a minute. Let's see if we can find some of the funny ones. Oh, I gotta find the one that I did. I should show my parody channel, I guess, too, shouldn't I? Like, even if I explicitly say it's me in a video, he'll still think it's Xander. So, you know, it's fine. Where is it? Where's the one where he says, I am the darkness? He does this a lot, too. He's like, 7 words. What the fuck is wrong with you? Which, yeah, that's 7 words. But then he has this, so it's more than 7 words. Because, like, are you high right now? He had more than 7 words to say, but insisted it was 7 words. And so he just put the first 7 words spaced out and the rest of it no. But yeah, he just assumes everyone who's, like, comments on his videos trolling him is this guy named Xander. This is how every white knight dumps Mr. Acrizzi. Every white knight as Brooke Davis, Alec Behan as Felix Tagero. Note, the death threat that Brooke gave to Felix was in the script, so don't even act like it was used to be called out. Giving people an incorrect answer is the true definition of how much of a man-child you are. I can't wait until next time New Travelheimen gives you a red card for defending a fucking animal rapist, and I hope you have a Confederate flag in your house, so that everyone in the whole world will cut ties with you. First off, SpongeBob and Angry Birds fan 2000 and Wild Shark fan will not have the chance to like you assholes again because of your stupid behavior. Second of all, my channel, everybody who commit all the bad shit gets no second chances. Third of all, why are you defending Spider-Man and Joey King fan 2001? He literally called his fan base the F-slur and doxed a minor's address. Now he and Martin Gomez are getting exposed by Valerie Robertson. Not happening. Malachi has not uploaded in, like, he hasn't uploaded a video in like 2 or 3 months, and he hasn't, like, done anything on his channel in a month. Funky Frogs Dude, again, Funky Frogs Dude is not, like, none of these people have done anything. Like, he claims that these people are exposing people, but they're not doing anything. Malachi is not doing anything. Savage Gamer isn't doing anything. Funky Frogs Dude isn't doing anything. They don't like you, Cucumber Clan. They do not like you. Stop white knighting them and acting like they're your friends. They don't like you. You annoy them. You were banned from their Discord. Imagine being called a man-child by Cucumber Clan and Malachi. I'm hoping that Malachi comes back and puts me on the new man-child tier list video. I would be an honor. I would accept it as an award. I would wear it as a badge of honor. But I don't know if Malachi's gonna come back. We'll see. One day when the time is right. So saying that all these people are gonna do a video on whoever this guy is. I forget because he said so many names in a row. But he's saying that these guys are all going to do a video on this guy when the time is right, which means they're never going to fucking do it. Stop saying that, because Malachi got mad at you for wanting you to get involved in quote-unquote your little nerd fights. Like, you kept saying you wanted him to make a video. Anyway, the most recent people who got a red card from him are Alexis, the King of Exposed, and Isaac, I don't know his last name. You're next if you're gonna call me a monkey and said pedophilia means ka-chow. Again, this is like the 3rd time he's said this. Pedophilia means ka-chow. I don't know what he means by that. You need to get a fucking life and take a retirement because the world hates you for being a woke activist. Again, so he's insulting people for being a woke activist, right? But then he says, for the last time, I'm not just non-binary, I'm a fucking cucumber. But yeah, he was bitching that this, because saying true or false, SBAF 2000 and Wild Shark fan give me and 305 and others a false hate base, and it was a quiz, and he was really mad that he made the quiz. Repost for Steven Spielberg, ignore for Harvey Weinstein. All you bitches who defended Harvey Weinstein can just leave YouTube because you're no better. Where's the one where he says, I am the darkness? I gotta find that one, because that one was really funny. If it's not up, I have a screenshot of it, but, Yeah, here we go. Why don't you reveal your real name to the public and on national television? That way we can end it with a truce, and you'll understand why you were a double agent, where 1, you worked for Xander, and 2, you worked for yourself. Which made you into a woke person. Woke people cannot be trusted, and I still have the proof of the comic you just made. I don't differentiate between light and dark themes. I am the darkness. Pedophilia means good show. Yeah. but he's like, I am the darkness. And like there's a common thing where people will troll him by saying that they like bad movies like Ratatouille or Superfast or The Amazing Bulk, and he gets really angry. Oh, and shut the fuck up about the plot of the movie, you goddamn piece of shit, because they keep talking about Ratatouille. Now, let's take a look at his haul from today.
Hello everyone. Welcome to a stream that everybody has been waiting for.
Okay. Everybody's been waiting for this stream, apparently.
In which, by the way, this, besides being the final haul of 2023, the surprise title in the chat...
The final haul of 2023? You're stopping after June? No, I assume he's not stopping after June. I think he meant the final haul of June 2023, but he's being stupid.
Is the end of 3053.
So he hates opinion bashing and is bashing the trolls' opinions, and I'm guessing... And I guess I'm heading to the funny farm. So he hates when people use opinion bashing as a criticism. So he likes to quote-unquote bash opinions. It's weird that, again, people in the... in whatever you want to call this, they call it the physical media community, but it's just a bunch of autistic man-children who have DVDs. And some of them are okay, guys. But a lot of them are really weird and, like, have drama with each other, and it's really bizarre. But, like, they always use, you're just bashing my opinion, and he doesn't like people saying that, because he doesn't like people telling him that he's bashing their opinion.
I'll change the way to wine. But, yeah, they didn't give me an option to,
AKA the end of 3053 and 8016.
calendar because I'm streaming, but whatever. It's still gonna be called the end of 3053, and that's final. But before we get to that, actually, there's nothing else we can get to before that, so...
Again, it's so weird to me that he does this back and forth with these two kids. Like, it's weird. Like, why Larry the Cucumber, first off, and why Lightning McQueen? And then, like I said, sometimes he has Cartman in there because Cartman disagrees with him.
Go ahead. Okay. Well, I guess we'll start with you, 3053. Or should I say, Matthew Watch? Yeah. I finally found out that you're friends with Xander Whitefoot.
Yeah, so now he's accusing this guy of being friends with Xander.
Who used to be Matthew Watch.
And now he's saying they're the same person.
And I'm appealing. Xander gave the Matthew Watch name to you because...
He's saying that Xander used to have this guy's name and gave it to him.
Because... you want to defend a guy who...
And he gave it to him because he wanted to defend a guy...
is actually a sex offender, right?
Who is actually a sex offender. What on earth are you talking about? Like, first off, he thinks someone can just, like, he thinks that Xander and this Matthew guy are different people. But yet he thinks Matthew was Xander's original name and that Xander gave it to this other guy so that he could defend someone who was a sex offender. What?
Well, let's talk about all the crimes you have committed.
Let's talk about all the crimes you've committed, okay.
First, you told everybody to have sex with electronics.
You told everybody to have sex with electronics.
Like, for example, you said Keanu abused up to, tell
I don't even know what he said there.
Sal's given IGN to beat his meat to, Sega consoles.
Told Savage Gamer 1998 to beat his meat to Sega consoles? First off, just saying beat your meat to a Sega console is in and of itself is not a crime, but second off, I don't believe you.
You also said that any fictional character, whether it be My Little Pony or anything else like that, will beat the shit out of us.
So he said characters from My Little Pony would beat the shit out of you. Again, that is not a crime, and also just what?
Then you actually said that, Sophia is not allowed on his channel, even though you saw him visibly quizzy.
He said Zuvilia is not allowed on his channel, even though he's still friends with Mr. Crizzy. So again, the Mr. Crizzy thing is how a lot of this drama started, I think. Because, at least according to Cucumber Clan, supposedly this guy named Mr. Crizzy at one point said he wanted to grope Judy Hopps from the movie Zootopia. Again, I don't know if that's even true, that he would say that. Because, again, Cucumber Clan is literally the most unreliable narrator I've ever seen. Nothing he says... Like, his brain does not comprehend reality in the way the rest of us do.
Truth be told, Mr. Quizzy is actually a bestiologist.
Bestiologist. So what, does he study beasts?
And you still don't care.
Because, you know, the term would be zoophile, right? Like, he's saying bestiologist, but the term would be zoophile if you're trying to accuse him of bestiality.
Next, you accuse me and everybody else. Well, you and everybody else accuse me of being a minor.
Yeah, this is the thing he is obsessed with. He really does not like people calling him a minor. Like, he doesn't like being called a child. So that's why he doxed his own birthday in his channel description. And, like, is obsessed with, like, pointing that out.
I'm 23, not 12. 23 going on 24, so there you go. I'm not fucking 13.
I don't know, it sounds like something a minor would say. I'm on to you, buddy!
Next, you told everybody to eat elephant poop. Which is very fucking disgusting, and finally, you decided it will be okay to tell people...
I like how he raised his voice when he said okay.
Or to tell me...
Get to the point!
Or mention anyone...
Get to the fucking point! What did he tell you?
To do physical harm.
To do physical harm.
And what you do after this? You shield someone's post.
What'd you do after this? You shared someone's post.
Wishing people would actually deserve that shit.
Wishing people would actually deserve that shit.
Like, for example, Master Wookie 16.
For example, Master Lurky 16.
Yeah.
Again, nobody understands these things you're stringing together like this. I can follow you as best as I can, but even with what little I comprehend of what you're saying, it still doesn't make any sense. Like, even though I can... As much as I can comprehend, you are still incomprehensible.
It was a good idea to wish death on a trans minor.
Who wished death on a trans minor?
That is Billy... That proves that you're disrespecting the LGBTQ community.
So yeah, he goes on about the LGBTQ community, and then he accuses people of being woke, and then he accuses people of being a leftist, and then he accuses people of being part of the Get Woke, Go Broke crowd, and then he accuses people of being Trump supporters. He doesn't know where he stands on anything.
You're turning into Taylor Swift?
You're turning into Taylor Swift.
Isaiah Washington.
Isaiah Washington. Who's Isaiah Washington?
Well, Taylor Swift's not homophobic, but...
Well, Taylor Swift's not homophobic, so now he's contradicting himself, because he's saying you're turning into Taylor Swift, and then he's saying, well, Taylor Swift's not homophobic.
She said something about it in Pictures of Fun.
But she said something about it in Pictures of something. Some song, I assume.
The original version, that is.
I assume she had some lyric in a song that was controversial, and then she changed it, maybe.
And you're the next J.K. Rowling.
And you're the next J.K. Rowling.
You're also a woke activist.
You're also a woke activist. So, he's calling them homophobic, and then saying they're a woke activist. Those two things are mutually exclusive.
Who is not only friends with Mr. McQuizzy, but also people by the name of Mr. Non-Binary Hater, /
He's friends with somebody named Mr. Non-Binary Hater.
Xenophobic man / racist man who...
See, he is just stringing buzzwords together. Xenophobic, racist, woke, homophobic. Like, he's just throwing words together without having any fucking idea what those words mean. Because he is fucking retarded.
Media blog of Monkey, even if he's... Especially when Mr. Krabs' media blog is not black. Matt Gillis, that is.
So he's getting mad at him for calling someone a monkey, especially because they're not black. So if they were black, would that make it more okay to you, Cucumber Clan? Like what's the line you draw? It's confusing.
And Andrew Corner, who not only stalks school at a young church at a young age, but is also a big-time Trump supporter, and blames, and one of the...
I'd imagine Cucumber Clan would hate me for liking shows that are critically panned, even though I've been honest and open about my opinion on certain shows. Yeah, probably. Anytime someone, praises a bad movie on his channel, he gets, irrationally angry, so me and a bunch of other people have been trolling him about it now.
People who wish Jeffrey Epstein a happy birthday, or what would...
Yeah, so this is another one he's bringing up. I guess this guy did a video wishing Jeffrey Epstein a happy heavenly birthday. Saying that Jeffrey Epstein is in heaven and have a happy birthday. Which I just think is funny. But he got really mad about it. So did Malachi, actually. Malachi did a video on this, too, at one point.
Dan Sobel and Disney Jack 95. Which Jeffrey Epstein, by the way, is friends with Donald Trump. They've done a lot of crazy shit.
It's funny to me that, first off, Trump and Epstein weren't friends. Trump and Epstein got along a long time ago, right? But then Trump cut ties with Epstein in a literal sense. Because the thing is, people try to say, oh, Trump was friends with Epstein. It's Trump has never been on the plane nor the island. He hung out with him a couple of times, realized that he was a fucking creep. He's like, there's something off about this guy, and cut ties with him. I think he cut ties with him when he found out about the charges he had before that he served time for in the past. Because if you don't know, Epstein actually had a history of sexually abusing children, but got really light sentences because he was loaded. And I think when Trump found out about that, he stopped associating with him. And so people just like to ignore that and pretend that Trump was friends with him the whole time, which is just not true. Trump hated Epstein by the end of it.
You got it?
But again, I think it's funny that the first thing he brings up with Epstein is saying, oh, he was friends with Donald Trump, as if that would be the worst thing Epstein did.
You already know what's going down, especially...
Granted, he's trying to imply that Trump went to the island and stuff, which just isn't true. As far as anyone can see, there is no evidence of that. There's evidence of plenty of other politicians going there, but there's literally none for Trump.
Doing the one where he said he wanted to fuck his own daughter.
Again, he likes to say, oh, he said he wanted to fuck his own daughter. Trump said as a joke one time, talking about his daughter being attractive, saying, if she wasn't my daughter, we'd probably be dating. Because he was complimenting his daughter and also joking.
And...
Again, I don't expect the Cucumber Clan to have the mental facilities to realize any of this. Or mental faculties, rather. But, yeah.
About Mr. McQuizzy...
And he just moves on. Now to Mr. McQuizzy. Again, he is all over the place. He jumps from one thing to the next, to back to next, to back to next. And he tries to tie it all together, and none of it is connected.
Yeah, you should have known that not only that he wanted to have sex with a rabbit, a wolf, and a fox, which he claimed were pictures, but in reality they're just animals.
Okay, so now he's trying to say, because apparently Mr. Crizzy wanted to grope Judy Hopps, right? The bunny from Zootopia. And in his defense, allegedly, Mr. Crizzy said they're just drawings, which, yeah, they're 3D drawings, but he is technically correct. And Cucumber Clan is saying, no, they're animals, which, no, they're not. I got news for you. They're not real, and neither is Larry the Cucumber.
But you blame DeviantArt over the comments.
But you blame DeviantArt over the comments. So what I assume could have happened, potentially, is maybe Mr. Crizzy commented on a DeviantArt post of one of those, like, Rule 34 things of Judy Hopps. Because, believe it or not, that character is really popular to make hentai of for some reason. I don't get it, because she just looks like a rabbit, like she looks like an actual rabbit. But furries are fucking degenerates, what can I say? So that's a pretty common thing to have art made of it. And so to act like Mr. Crizzy commenting on that, if in fact he actually did, which I don't even know, because again, the Cucumber Clan cannot be trusted to understand reality. Even if that's the case, even if he made that comment, that isn't the same as actually being a zoophile, because he hasn't actually fucked an animal, as far as any of us know, and I have no reason to believe he has. I'd imagine I like Camp Lazlo Cucumber Clan, Shut Up the Cucumber Clan, and different opinions in the nutshell. Okay.
Instead of him, all because he said something in a July 2022 comment where he said he wanted to glove Judy Hopps' butt cheeks.
Yeah, so that's the original comment. Again, I mentioned him talking about this before. It's a thing he will not just... It's the only point he ever has against this Mr. Crizzy guy. He's like, you said you wanted to grope a fictional cartoon rabbit. And then sometimes he'll say that you had sex with a fictional cartoon rabbit, which makes even less sense. Because it's physically impossible.
You could say it was in the past, but nothing is in the past.
You can say it was in the past, but nothing is in the past. Yeah, he also has this new thing where he's obsessed with saying that people can't atone for past actions, saying that if something's in the past, it doesn't matter. So basically, in his eyes, there are no second chances, so if he ever fucks up even slightly, make sure that you never forgive him, because you gotta hold him to his same standard, right? I think he started doing that because Malachi said something to that effect when it came to certain actions, which, you know, I mean, it depends on the actions, I guess, right? Like, if you don't want to associate with someone based on an action they committed, that's one thing. But to try and act wholesale that nothing can be ever made up for is just ridiculous.
Because the whole world's gonna remember your shit.
The whole world's gonna remember your shit. Nobody knows who this Mr. Crizzy guy... Well, to be fair, this Mr. Crizzy guy actually has, like, a lot more subscribers than you'd think. Like, let me show you real quick. Like, look, he has 15,000 subscribers. So he's got a much bigger channel than I would have expected. But he just does similar stuff where he just posts, like, collection videos and stuff.
They're gonna think you are a leftist.
They're gonna think you are a leftist. Again, he is just using these as buzzwords. He does not understand what the words mean, which is funny because, you know, he like white knights for Malachi all the time and acts like Malachi is like his best friend. But let's take a look at Malachi's channel description real quick. Let's see. Let's see. Cucumber Clan. What do you think? What do you think of this, huh? What do you think of this, Cucumber Clan? Malachi himself calls himself a leftist, and you consider him your friend even though he hates you. Which is it? Like, do you not know what that term means? Because if you genuinely didn't like leftism, I would be on your side. But you clearly do, because you call yourself non-binary and then accuse people of being homophobic. Also, I like that that Malachi's handle is at autistictransbian04.
Malachi knows who you are, and your parents are gonna be pissed at you for what you've done.
Your parents are going to be pissed at you for what you've done.
And not only that, I heard you made a comment threatening to point a gun at Spyro.
You made a comment threatening to point a gun at Spyro. First off, I don't believe you. And second off, how would he how would he get to him? Like, there's no way he could even get to him. Like, threats on the internet mean basically nothing.
Why would you point a gun at a man who started the whole Rant series?
Why would you point a gun at a man who started the whole Rant series? Now that is the question.
I mean, there could be other people who done it before, but Spyro is a very trustworthy person.
Spyro is a very trustworthy person. I really hope that one of these days he just cuts ties with Spyro and then has to, like, backtrack all the praising he does of him. Let me show you who this Spyro guy is real quick, just so you guys have some context. This Spyro guy makes really shit content. Like, it's literally Plotagon, and these are his rants.
Hello my fans, Spyro's Salute and Rant channel here, and welcome to my Spyro Rant series. And before I get started with this rant
So
video,
the Cucumber Clan considers this to be like the pinnacle of, like, content. He considers this to be like a real massive burn to anyone this Spyro guy does a rant on. Anytime this Spyro guy does a rant, Cucumber Clan acts like it's like a big thing. Like, oh my god, he actually did a rant on him. You're so owned, you're destroyed, your career is over. He did a rant on you.
I have 3 people in this video. Hello! I'm Earthrealm Production. I'm Wild Shark fan. And I'm SpongeBob and Angry Birds fan 2000. Today, we will motherfucking rant on 3053, or should I say, 3 sick bastard 5 fucker. Let's start the revenging rant. 3053 is the worst fucking user of all time. 1.
Wow, he owned him there, saying he's the worst user of all time.
Reasons why. Because he keeps me mentioning me and taking me way too seriously, all because I hate Mr. Crazy. 2.
Yeah, he really showed him.
He keeps bashing people's opinions on me.
You gotta stop getting on people for bashing people's opinions. According to Cucumber Clan, that's old news. Stop it.
For no reason. 3. He was false accusing me of brainwashing Wild Shark fan and SpongeBob and Angry Birds fan 2000. 4. He was also wide-ignoting Zach Mosley and Dylan Kelly, wide-ignoting Dylan Kelly over my rant on him when I had the Reds too, since Dylan called Christopher Rulo a pussy because of his long hair that makes him look like a girl, which made...
Anyway, that's enough of that. It's garbage. As you can see, it's not a very good rant. But Cucumber Clan thinks that this is like the ultimate gotcha, is when this guy rants on you. By the way, he only has 70 subs! So how would that really be such a big deal anyway? Plotagon is just 3D Go Animate. Back then there's extra normal, which is the same thing. Okay.
He had a lot of good reasons on any web video, and it's similar to what you see in articles and all the other shit like that.
I have never seen an article as brain dead as a Spyro rant.
In all seriousness, no. 3053 or 8016 or Matthew Watch, to tell you this, you are an officially man-child.
You are an officially man-child.
That's why you're a man-child, and you are definitely, and your parents will be called one day to send you to court.
Your parents will be called one day to send you to court. Like, his brain, it's just been, like, thrown in a sewer, dunked in there like 10 times, thrown out, kicked around the soccer field for a little bit, and then popped back into his head.
Actually, your parents will call a lawyer.
Actually, your parents will call a lawyer.
Oh, and Matthew Walsh's parents, if you are watching this right now, get your son a lawyer, because he's doing all this to think that we're calling him out just for fun.
Like, he thinks that this guy's gonna go to court because of their dumb internet drama.
We're not. We're doing this to save America.
They're doing this drama to save America, boys! Woo!
We're not doing it the Donald Trump way.
We're not doing it the Donald Trump way. What?
We're doing it the way it was originally done.
We're doing it the way it was originally done. What are you doing, and what are you talking about?
And that's that.
And that's the... Oh, okay, I guess we don't need further elaboration.
So apply to you, 016? The next time you want to apologize, everybody will debunk your apologies.
Everybody will debunk your apologies.
Because you never cared about yourself. You never cared about
Because you never cared about yourself.
the truth. And you never cared about the history.
He's so brain dead. There seems to be no sign of intelligent life anywhere.
You cannot change history. Because history will
Also, need I remind you that this is a fucking DVD haul video?
always be in the books. And that's that. I gotta say, that was probably the most insane speech you ever gave up on.
One of the most insane speeches you ever gave up on.
Do you think you would actually keep it up for a few more hauls or more? Yeah. Are you done, calling out 3 Still Pie 3? Yeah. And to anyone who hasn't seen it? No, I have not yet.
You have not yet what?
Sorry.
What?
I was going to, but
What are you talking about?
I'll see if it lives up to my expectation.
What are you apologizing for not doing yet? Elaborate, please, for the love of Christ!
I don't know if your family movies are going to be as successful as what critics will say. I mean, people are going to say it's shit, but who knows? We'll see how it goes. Who was that on chat? That was Baba Scott 1. He's a friend that used this movie saying
Oh, was he replying to chat? Okay, that makes a little bit more sense.
anyway and Voodoo. What are yours, actually? Yeah. Oh.
Let's see if I can find one of the ones where he argues with Cartman.
Well, that's what I thought. Yeah. Never invite me off this stage again. Shut up, fat ass. Hello everyone, this is Willie the Cucumber back once again, and welcome to another weekly haul. This time for June 12, 2023. And for this haul, there's gonna be a lot of controversies along when it comes to the Mystery Collision situation that we might talk about. Oh yeah, because Barbenheimer's coming.
Yeah, so the
hell is Barbenheimer?
Barbenheimer is coming is something he's obsessing over because there's like a movie called Oppenheimer coming out, and there's also like a Barbie movie coming out, so he's like obsessed with it and like wants to pair the two together. Like I think that's actually his handle right now, like his @ is Barbenheimer is coming. Yeah, see? Like he's obsessed with it. And he's done like multiple posts on it, and he's like linked to this like T-shirt that somebody made of it, where it like mashed up Barbie and Oppenheimer to make Barbenheimer. Oh, by the way, he thinks that the Disney Little Mermaid is successful. After the success of the controversial live-action Little Mermaid, Ariel is finally getting her own Disney Junior series. Uh-huh. Success? You mean the movie that bombed and didn't even make back what it was supposed to, like, didn't even make back, like, its budget at all? Like, it didn't even break even, is what I was trying to say. By the way, like, he's showing a post someone else made about the fact that they found, like, Grey's Anatomy at, like, a thrift store or a pawn shop or something. And he's saying, oh yeah, well, that's not any of the ones that I wanted, so fuck you. Like, he's like, oh, those aren't the seasons I wanted. That would have been better if you'd have found it. But, like, see, look, and $3.99 a piece. God damn, I already have them. But I wish that was 7, 8, 9, and 10. Which, you're saying you wish that the guy had taken a picture of other ones in a store that you're not at. Why? But in all seriousness, though, I hope you get ass hurt over coming across any anime that I have any interest / don't have / already have / heard of. Like, for example, if you come across the rest of XL Saga. So he's saying he hopes this guy gets ass hurt for finding things that the Cucumber Clan doesn't yet own. Where's that dumb Barbenheimer shirt one? Hold on. Oh, he got really mad at Doo-Doo Fart, and he said, Xander, are you stupid enough to make an account where you can fart? Why don't you fuck off? Doo-Doo Fart. Arguing about Superfast. Stop talking about Superfast and the Amazing Bulk way too seriously, you fucking bastard. Xander, who the fuck is Martin the Vyonder? Finally, more like the title of the video is false. Time to get your ass hidden again. And by the way, hashtag fuck Superfast, hashtag fuck the Amazing Bulk. So this Dog of the Week thing he did, he ripped off from Jesse Coffey. He's my Dog of the Week. He goes to Sailor Tommy Boy, a man who was a creepy obsession with Tom from Tom and Jerry, and hates everything else like Frozen and South Park. You see, that's all there is in the world. There's just 3 things in the world: Tom and Jerry, Frozen, and South Park. Those are the 3 things that exist. Oh, and we cannot forget about the more evidence I'm about to show you. There's a fucking, what is it, a Teddy Ursa, and a Mewtwo thing. How is that evidence of anything? Can't find the Barbenheimer shirt one. It's really stupid, though. It's like a really poorly mishmatched shirt. Like, it's like just mashed together. Oh yeah, he got really mad because somebody made their account username Nigga. There we go, now we're going to do it. For Team Gerwig, which star stands out most to you? I think Gerwig is the name of the director behind the Barbie movie. Team Gerwig or Team Nolan? We should be getting close to it, I'd imagine. Oh, there's Ree on his Boogie account. And the Dan Sobel OnlyFans thing is a Malachi joke that he's just reiterating, and the Cucumber Clan didn't get that. So... Yeah, here we go. Look, this shirt looks like shit.
It's a trend that's happening.
The guy saying Doo-Doo Fart is clearly a troll on Cucumber Clan City Xander other account to hate him. I mean, I don't like the Amazing Bulk either, but I'm not going to hate others for liking it. Well, also, the trolls saying that they like it don't actually like it. Like, it's a thing that got started with saying that Superfast was a good movie, which is not. Superfast is a shitty parody of Fast and the Furious. But, like, all of the trolls started saying that Superfast was a great movie because he gets really angry at it. And so then I did a video proving that Superfast was a good movie on my parody channel. Which, if you guys want, I'll take a look at.
Next month.
Anyway, let's get him arguing with himself. That's always funny.
2 movies are coming out on the same day, and now people are fighting if they're gonna sign with Barbie or Oppenheimer. I would say Oppenheimer because I think Christopher Nolan makes the best movies. I'll say the same too, but Barbie though, Greta Gerwig, she did directed 2 more of previous works, Lady Bird and Little Women, which I have both. But if it ever comes out on Blu-ray, I'll probably think about getting it, even though people are going to shit about it. Whatever.
Again, he's talking about the Barbie movie, which, again, why do they bother making a Barbie movie now?
God. Yeah.
Like, that just sounds like a shit plot. Like, that sounds like a shit source material they use for a movie.
Who's this now? Let's talk about the Mystery Inquisitor situation.
Here we go, more of the mystery. Again, this is a DVD haul, but all of his DVD hauls start out with drama.
Spyro, formerly known as Ryan Sylvia, is now on a hiatus.
Okay, here's where he says hiatus for getting hated is illegal.
It's not because of how many people voted yes on Wild Shark's decision on whether or not he would cut ties with Spyro. He's actually going to on vacation until he comes back on the 20th or 21st, which is when he'll head home, which is Yellowstone, Wyoming. Now, remember, it is still illegal to take a hiatus to avoid getting hate.
It is still illegal to take a hiatus to avoid getting hate.
But it's legal to take a hiatus.
But it's legal to take a hiatus to go on vacation.
Just to, be on vacation.
Like, he just calls things illegal all the time, and it makes no sense.
I do take hiatuses sometimes, but not to avoid getting hate.
I do take hiatuses sometimes, but not to avoid getting hate.
I take hiatuses to, focus on other shit and other things like that. And to the people who voted yes on Wild Shark...
This is illegal, you know.
This is the Cucumber Clan in a nutshell.
This is illegal, you know.
Anyway.
Community posts. Do me people and do some research, you assholes. You should realize that the man you have been supporting for the last 10 years is officially a sex offender, the next Jeffrey Epstein and McDreamy. But Mr. Chrissy is not McDreamy. Shut it.
See, he just, always argues with the Cartman and then beats him up.
He's McDreamy and that's final.
He's McDreamy. Who's McDreamy?
Unless he was McSteamy.
Unless he was McSteamy.
He's not McDreamy.
Alright, boys, here's another poll coming up. Alright, the poll is up. Should I show my parody account? Because I do have a parody account of the Cucumber Clan. The Cucumber Clan and his loony laws, yeah. Can't wait for Mystery Red Eye Theater on Superfast just to piss off the Cucumber Clan. Yeah, there you go. Alright, looks like everybody wants to see the parody account. Alright, you guys ready for this ingenious name? The Cucumber Klansman. And the thumbnail is a Chuck Tingle book. The Triceratops lawyer objects to my ass not being eaten, and my crack legal team agrees because I'm representing myself, and ass eating sounds awesome. Here's my newest video I uploaded last night called I Am the Darkness, Fear Me, Xander. Where the cucumber here back. Hello, everyone. This is Where the cucumber here back at to get with the white vows. And today I got a very important message to tell you. I want you to know
that I am the darkness. I'm watching you. I'm coming for you. I'll watch you while you sleep. I need you to know that you are a leftist and you voted for Donald Trump. You're an evil piece of shit. You're a leftist, and that's final. And Donald Trump let his attackers ruin democracy by destroying the South. I know you're woke, and I know you're part of the Get Woke Go Woke crowd, and I know you're Xander, and you're working for Xander. I don't differentiate between light and dark things. You worked for yourself and made you into a woke person. Why don't you reveal your real name on public and on national television? That way we can end it with a truce. I just got 7 words for you, Xando. What the fuck is wrong with you? Are you high right now? If you don't understand this at all, and you don't understand that I am the darkness, I am the one who knocks.
I am the one who knocks.
Watch Grey's Anatomy so you can find it out. And you guys need to know that the new Little Mermaid remake is really successful. It did really well. That's why it's getting a spin-off. And you need to understand, you need to get the fuck out of YouTube. You fucking leftists apologizing, soon to be president of the United States, and go see.
So yeah, with this one, I was just taking a bunch of out-of-context Cucumber Clan quotes, because he said, I am the darkness. I felt like I had to do, like, a video of, like, him being creepy.
A therapist. People need to understand that those people that went missing back in 1986, that was because of me, because I am the darkness. Did I have a picture of you when you went missing in 1964, where you worked as a member?
Yeah, so there was like a person who was like murdered by the KKK apparently in 1964, and he was trying to say that that person was Xander as well.
Of Congress and racial equality, and you were murdered by the KKK? Yeah. Got him. Hey, you need to shut the fuck up about stock pots, you fucking fascist.
So that's another one that was really funny. There was one of his community posts where he said, "Shut the fuck up about stock pots, you fucking fascist."
And what the fuck have I told you? Keep your channel drama free, you fucking rapist. And white knights like Brooke Davis and Alec Mihan as Fox Tagero, they need to stop white knighting for Mr. Acquizzi. Note the death threat that Brooke gave to Felix was in the script, so don't even act like it was used to be called out. And you need to remember that taking a hiatus is illegal, and taking responsibility for your actions is illegal, and spy scribing is illegal. And then I got 6 more words for you, Xander. Get the fuck out of here for defending a Hollywood criminal. How could you be stupid enough to make an account where you can fault, huh? What's wrong with you? But I am the darkness. I am the beast stalking you. I watch you while you sleep, and I wait to pounce when you least expect it. I am a god. How could you kill a god? What a grand and intoxicating innocence.
But that's all I have to say today. This has been Way to Cucumber. Curse to Twos. Peace to everybody else. Yeah, so that's that. Let's see. I did a. a video that like parody called "I'm Cutting Ties with Red Fugitive Eye."
Hello everyone, this is Wade the Cucumber back at it again with the white vans. And today I'm going to talk about why I'm cutting ties with Wade Fugitive Eye. Wade Fugitive Eye is a transphobe, and he doesn't like the trans people. He misgendered Valerie Flowers, and he's a sexist, and he's a sissy sussus, and a sussy bum.
See, obviously I did this because, you know, he said he cut ties with me, and I had no idea who the fuck he was.
He doesn't like cucumbers. He doesn't like us. He's not good. And he's just a chicken. Cheap, 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 cheap. I lost all respect for him. I was his closest friend, and I was in his inner circle. I had beer with him every Tuesday night, and we hung out on the weekends. Red Fugitive Eye is not a nice guy. I lost all respect for him. I know he's devastated, because my respect is so important to him. I think he's working with Zendo, and he's part of the conspiracy against me. He kept trolling me after Valerie got ass hurt when Andy misgendered her. He did a big long live stream, and I realized he wasn't in good faith. I lost all respect, and he's done. He's through, he's finished. He's part of the Get Woke Go Broke crowd, and he probably supports Donald Trump. He also doesn't have anime powers like me.
So another thing, he did say he had anime powers. That's another thing I kept making jokes about early on when I started the parody channel.
I think he probably has green powers because he's not very good. The only green powers that we got here is green power. Because we cucumber supremacists. This cucumber supremacy is supremacy of the world. I bet he don't even like VeggieTales. He's probably just too sussy to like VeggieTales. He's probably fucking drunk and high because he's probably working with fucking Zando. I have to come here and white knife for Valerie because Fugitive What I was mean to Valerie. And people shouldn't be mean to Valerie because Valerie is very smart, very handsome, and very brave. Just because she got asshole when she
Pickle
was
Rick is being represented as the mascot of the parody channel of the Cucumber Clan? Of course!
Great. Andy Kishore is evil. Fugitive Red Eye is evil. I mean Red Fugitive Eye. I don't remember. Is it Red Fugitive Eye or Fugitive Red Eye? I don't remember. Savage Gamo got it right the first time. I don't know. He also trolled Savage Gamo in his stream chat, and I think he was working with Zando to do that. Him and Zando trolled Fugitive Savage Gamo's stream chat. He probably likes Michael Jackson, who I think is the worst fictional character. I bet you he wished Donald Trump a happy heavenly birthday. But that's why I'm cutting Fugitive Red Eye, or When Fugitive Eye, I don't remember. And I'm putting him on the blacklist. He blocked on my channel. Get blocked. Get Woke Up Woke Cow, get blocked. But that's all for today.
Yeah, I've also done a lot of them with the Pickle Rick puppet. Or not puppet, but plush. Here's my weekly haul parody.
Next thing we have is the Swim Swady Show. Hello everyone, this is Wade the Cucumber here, back at it again with the white vans, and today I have another DVD haul. That's right. Sorry I missed a week now, but sometimes I don't get stuff. So now we have the DVD haul, the weekly haul, and here we go. The first thing we have is Kindergarten Cop. But not only is it Kindergarten Cop, but it's Kindergarten
See, I
Cop
intentionally made this like a
DivX.
really shitty DVD
Which
haul,
means-
where like all the movies he's showing either are bad, don't work, or are like only part of a series. Like, so this Kindergarten Cop, it's on DivX, which is unplayable without a because the DivX, and there's two kinds of DivX. This is the first kind, the kind that was a rental thing, where you had to be connected to a special player, connected to a phone line, and you would rent the movie on the disc, and it was basically streaming, but with a disc as like a DRM.
It cannot be watched anymore.
So it's literally worthless. It can't be watched.
That's right. This is unwatchable. It literally does not work in any DVD player or computer. It is basically a paperweight. It is useless. And that's what I like. I like to have movies that I can't watch. That's my favorite thing to do. I would recommend buying all of your movies on DivX, because that's what I do. I'm a cucumber. The next thing we have...
And we have the Slim Shady Show, which, by the way, the Slim Shady Show is fucking terrible. It's awful. I hate it. But I bought it at, like, a pawn shop for, like, $2. And, like, it's also the edited version, so this is the censored DVD, which is the only version I have because it's the one I bought. I didn't even realize that when I bought it. And then I watched it, and I'm like, this is terrible. And I have no interest in owning the uncut version because it's not funny. It's just bad.
Swady Show. The Swim Shady Show is a really good cartoon. It's very good and funny and very well written. It's very enjoyable. It is one of the best comedies I've ever seen. And this is the even better version because it's the censored version. Meaning, it cuts out some scenes, which makes it even better. That's why I own this version. See, this is the special edited version. Where does it say? Where does it say? It says it on here somewhere. Hold on. It says it right here on the back. Special edited version. Because it's edited to remove stuff, which is always better. We don't want the whole thing. Just the good stuff. Not the offensive stuff. We want the good stuff. Next we have...
Then I put Red vs. Blue Season 14, which I fucking hate Red vs. Blue Season 14. It's the worst season of Red vs. Blue. I absolutely despise it.
Red vs. Blue Season 14, which is the only good season. All the other seasons have stories, and are all connected, and actually tell a good, well-written story. This is better because it's a bunch of useless filler, which is my favorite. I love useless filler. It's really good. I think all the seasons should be useless filler that are non-canon and have a bunch of crossovers like this one does. It makes it really, 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 really good. Next we have Sailor and the Seven Balls 2.
Now, if you guys don't know about Sailor and the Seven Balls 2, it is the worst anime I've ever seen. I did a whole video on it.
This is my favorite arc of Dragon Ball Z.
It's a really bad hentai parody that's like not even like it's poorly animated, poorly voice acted. It's really stupid and incoherent. It has like 2 voice actors and the sound effects are bad. It's just bad on every level.
It's the best saga. A lot of people don't know about this one because they're stupid. But this is the best part of Dragon Ball Z. I would highly recommend checking this one out. It only has like 2 voice actors, the animation is horrible, and it's not very good. I mean, it's great. That's why I love it. Because it's fucking stupid. Next we have Werewolves.
Now, Werewolves of the Third Reich was the most disappointing movie I've ever seen. I fucking hated this movie. It was just a bad ripoff of Inglourious Bastards.
Of the Third Reich. This movie sucks balls. And that's why I love it.
This movie sucks balls, and that's why I love it.
Because I love things that suck balls. Especially if it's a bad whip-off of Inglourious Bastards. It's literally just a fucking whip-off. And that's why I like it. Because that's the way I roll. Kind of guy I am. That's who I am. And you gotta deal with it, motherfucker. Whether Xander tries to stop me or not. I think the best part is that nothing on this case is in the movie.
Yeah, nothing on the case is in the movie.
Stock images. That's right. But that's all I have to say for today. I hope you enjoyed this DVD haul. Curse to Twos. Peace to everybody else.
And this is like some fucking... This is something I found on Newgrounds.
Alright, you know what? Larry died, the show's over. Come on, kids, let's go. Wow, I cannot wait to...
I'll show you my channel description, though, because it's a parody of his. I need to update it and add the Grey's Anatomy and One Tree Hill and all that other bullshit, but, welcome to my channel. Here you'll see DVD hauls, openings, rants, and more, even if Xander tries to stop me. If you make fun of me, I'll have Valerie do a video on you. My birthday is April 20th, 1969, at least according to my ID, and I am 100% not a minor. Green power. Buzz?
Let me guess, Clement's the Mystery Chrissy supporter? Yeah.
Yeah, he has Cartman be a Mr. Chrissy supporter. Like, he does that weird maniacal laugh a lot, too.
He's trying to act like 3053. And Ryan Wong because of this. Oh, alright. I don't think we're going to be talking about Snow Han. Oh, we haven't noticed, but yes, I recently blacklisted him.
By the way, I dedicated an entire channel in my Discord to the Cucumber Clan. I call it the One True Cucumber. So, like, there's a whole section of my Discord just to this freak.
is because he drove Oz into suicide and he dead named Bugs. Who's Bugs? He used to be CI, but now it's Bugs. He changed his username like a few days ago.
Yeah,
That's
see,
the way-
he refers to calling people by their old username as dead naming.
Wait. Oh. Well, I'm glad he's ignoring him. I'm glad he's ignoring him too, but... No harm if you're watching this. Don't even bother apologizing. Anyways, that's it on what's going on during the Mr. Inquisition situations. Now let's apply to what I had on Voodoo.
Alright, now he's actually moving on to the hall. Just reveal your name already. Nobody's gonna hurt you or anything. I don't know, sounds like something you would say if you're gonna hurt somebody, Cucumber Clan. Maybe don't try to get people to give you their personal information, you fucking psycho. Xander, for the last time, Ratatouille is shit. My favorite Ratatouille characters: Greg, Marcel Toing, Carol, Junior's dad, Maria. Xander, stop giving me comments in a language I can't understand. So again, it's clearly, it's not even in English, and he assumes it's Xander. Or, what even is that even a word? Problem. That's a profile picture right there. On this day in 2012, Brave came out in theaters. Yes, I hate Jenny, Do Media Fan Zone. But it's not her I'm exposing. It's Sailor Tommy Boy. That's what. Recently, he decided to bash her. So he doesn't like opinion bashing, even though he does it himself, and also complains that people don't like it. What the fuck? Bashed her opinion on Pixar's only Disney princess movie, Brave, a movie that Disney doesn't want to do a sequel on. Thank God for that. And called it lame, using lame while sharing posts as the definition of what a man-child is, and if you keep it up, New Time Travelheimen will put you on the red card. I don't know what any of that means, but I assume it's not going to happen. I don't care what you're doing means ka-chow. Everything does not mean ka-chow. It's the other way around. Well. Oh, wait, hold on. Well. Everything does not mean ka-chow. It's the other way around. I hope you guys enjoyed this adventure into the rabbit holes of autism that is the Cucumber Clan. Hello everyone, this is Wade the Cucumber. I gotta get with the wife out. Today, we're going to talk about why Xando is shit. And, we're going to go ahead and end the stream. Curse to Twos. Peace to everybody else. But seriously, see you guys later.